Albert Breer here on the Rich Eisen Show from Sports Illustrated, the MMQB, and one of our favorites, joining us from the Metroplex, where the owners are meeting right now in the National Football League. How you doing, Albert?
I'm great. That's a really interesting conversation you guys are having on Deion. I'll say this, and I know money's coming into play and everything else, but I just think this is something I can add, and I think you'd probably echo this.
Sure.
The way, like when I was in NFL Network for 6 years, the way the young players in the league like revere Deion,
gravitate. Yes.
I revere him. And it was. I would walk in with that mic flag, and they would say, "Could you say hello to Prime for me? Could you tell me? Could you make sure that he knows that I'm doing this because it's his net?" I mean, it was like it's unlike any. I mean, and there are a lot of great players that were working there when we were there together, Rich, and it was just it was unbelievable, like the gravitational pull that players had to Deion, and I think that's a huge part of what's playing out today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's just. I mean, and I don't know what it is because it's amazing because these kids now are too young to have actually seen him play.
No doubt,
right?
no question. Because he's speaking their language now, though, Albert. He talks their language now, and if you're telling a kid who wants to make it to the NFL, and that's the goal, and Deion knows that's the goal, right? And who would you? Certainly, if you're a defensive back, who would you want to be coached by more?
Right.
Than this guy. You know, the crazy thing about this is, Albert. And Brockman knows this as well. The most surprised I am that Deion is Coach of the Year isn't the fact that he's achieved it, okay, at all. The most surprised I am is because this is a guy who, when we first started working together in the early aughts, would watch a football game, and when somebody did something stupid, he would scream, "Cut him!" at the screen.
Cut him!
You know?
Like before he got back to the sideline.
He said if before he got back to the sideline, I would cut him.
Yeah.
Send him to the locker room.
Screaming.
You know, and that's a Coach of the Year now. You know, or you got to be patient. You gotta cajole. You gotta teach. That's the most amazing thing, you know, about it to me.
Yeah. It's crazy, and I look like there's, I mean, with some of these walls being broken down, there's no reason why he can't build the right sort of coaching staff and create partnerships because of the platform that he has, and give kids opportunities that maybe they can't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like at Jackson State, it's unbelievable and good for him because this is definitely outside the box thinking, and it's not being kind of a prisoner to what the norms of college football have been. And he found something clearly because, that gravitational pull that we talked about the kids have to him personally is now, absolutely in play in the case of the number one player in the country going to, an FCS HBCU school.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.